you know, he's a man you can look up to, you know, as far as players goes. You know, you can tell, you know, how much work he puts into football. You know, I mean, like he was joking around about sleeping, but I don't think he sleeps. You know, I mean, he's just, you know, he's that persistent in what he does. And you know, anytime you see someone that's that persistent, you know, and that consistent in what he does, you got to respect him.
I appreciate it.
Have a good one.
Coach Malzahn just talked about being more of a high-pressure defense and really pressuring from all parts. Do you feel like you guys lack that defensively this year? Some of that pressure?
You know, I'm not sure about that. You know, I mean, you know, we watched the games. We got so much better this year. You know, as far as detailing our work. You know, with Coach Van Gorder. But you know, like Coach Malzahn said, you know, that's what he's trying to bring in, and I know I'm looking forward to it. I know the other defensive players are looking forward to it, and we're ready to get started.
I know the offensive players are probably pretty excited about Malzahn. What do you think he's going to bring to you guys on the defensive side?
Defensively, you know, just practice against that offense. I can tell you a lot about that. You know, I'm very familiar with it. It's you know, it definitely gets you in shape. You know, you definitely got to be on your P's and Q's because it's moving fast. But you know, I'm looking forward to it. You know, I'm looking forward to, you know, the staff he's going to bring in. I know it's going to be an amazing staff, a great men, and I know the system that they're going to have for it is going to be awesome. And I'm looking forward to it. You know, being a senior, being a guy that's going into his last year, I'm looking forward to getting this thing right and winning.
Both Coach Malzahn and Jay Jacobs sort of addressed a discipline issue with his team. Do you feel like there is somewhat of an issue with that? Do you feel like that's something that needs to be addressed pretty early?
You know, we've had some things that's happened that's been tough. You know, we've had some things that you know, looking back on it, we're like, oh man, you know, come on guys, let's make better decisions. But you know, we've got a bunch of guys that have learned from their mistakes, and when you learn from your mistakes, you don't let it happen again. And we're moving past that. You know, we're moving on to bigger and better things, and we're putting that behind us, and we're looking forward to the future.